Hoy mga siga! Eman here, hindi man kagwapuhan, hindi rin kamachohan. Masigasig lang dahil once sa sigasig, always masigasig. Mga siga, for today's vlog, I will be sharing to you my top 12 super books. Yes, top 12 super books po in which each book belongs to my personal collection. So for today's vlog, I will be having just a brief review on each book, and samahan niyo po ako. Let's do it! Alright, so ang aking top 12 po sa aking collection ay ang book po na ito. Yes. Ang book po na ito na pinamagatang World History, Patterns of Interaction. So, I remember that I bought this book in SM Baguio, in which this book contains pertinent passages about world history. So, kung babasahin po siya, napaka-reader friendly niya po kasi napaka-specific ng mga details. Makikita niyo dyan, it provides maps and historical developments, ganyan. So, kung ang masasabi ko po dito, sa kahit anong edad, pwede siya. So, in my case, I am a faculty member, so it's an easy read book. And also, it's a simplified version na makikita po natin, ganyan, may mga activities siya, na kung saan talaga ay it will increase your knowledge about history. So, ayan. Ang author po ng book na to ay si Professor Beck. So, siya po ang lead author. Yan, so, medyo makapal-kapal po siya. Yan. So, anyway, makikita nyo, makapal man siyang basahin, but when you really motivate yourself to discover history, ay talagang mai-enjoy nyo ang book na ito. So, yan. Okay. Next. Top 11. Ito siya. Cultural Dictionary for Filipinos, Revised Edition. So, this book was authored by Thelma Quintanar of UP Diliman. And then, makikita nyo po, this book, as far as the title itself indicates, it possesses a wide range topic. Yes, wide range topic po siya. Kasi kung makikita nyo, ito, mayroong forward si Sir Abueva, and then yung kanyang content, makikita nyo po, base sa table of contents ay from political science, world history, ayan, life sciences, earth sciences, makikita nyo po, talagang napaka-comprehensive ng topic niya. And if you have little or no idea about something, especially when it refers to Filipinos' way of life, then this is one of the recommendations po na babasahin po natin. So, Cultural Dictionary for Filipinos. So, ayan. Okay. Next. Top 10 book po for me, my personal collection, and it has something to do with law. So this book, Laws for Life, authored by Montinola and Rotor Helado. So this book, I think nirelease po siya ng Anvil, and then kung makikita po natin, nandito po sa libro na to yung mga practical laws. When I say practical laws, ito po yung mga batas na magagamit natin sa pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay. Just like acquiring property, ano-ano yung mga batas na nag-govern ng mga bank loans, ownership, ganyan, inheritance, and also, I think, pati drugs nandito. Yes, laws on drugs. So, kung adik-adik ka, huwag ka sanang matokang. O, ayan. So, then, diba? Okay. It's a very, very practical book ito, na kung saan mababasa natin yung mga, yun nga, as I've said a while ago, practical laws. Yeah, meron po pala ditong laws then that governs transaction, like intellectual property, real property, ganyan. It's a very comprehensive book that entails a reader-friendly discussion. So, yon. Okay, next, punta po tayo. So, for my top 9 collection is this book, Cultural Intelligence, authored by Peterson. This book, mga siga, contains information about cultural sensitivity, the way that we should interact with other culture, kasi alam naman natin na sa panahong ito, iba't iba ang ating belief system o kaya yung tinatawag natin culture or kultura. So, with this book, it will help you to enhance your cultural intelligence so that you will not be culturally awkward. Kasi ang hirap naman kasi sa panahon ngayon na you are divulging, you are expressing your opinion towards something, yet nakakasakit ka na pala. So, it's a foul. Yon. So, with this book, iiwasan niya na magkaroon ka ng ganong awkward moment. Kasi it will teach you on how to adjust. Behaviorally speaking, you will adjust in a specific context, ganyan. And you will try also to have an in-depth analysis on a particular culture. Then makikita nyo rin dito, this book also discusses cultural belief, yan. So may mga activity po siya dito na scaling system, ganyan, your belief system, and it also discusses globalization, ganyan, cultural intelligence, the way that you could interact with others' culture without, taking offense or offenses. And you will be also enlightened about the peculiar characteristic of each global culture. When I say global culture, ito po yung Western culture, Eastern culture, ganyan, Mediterranean culture, ganyan. So, it's a good book po. It's a good read. Oxford Politics. So I acquired this dictionary when I was in college, and my course is political science. So I really need to acquire this book because this book, the term itself, is a dictionary. So it provides you a bird's eye view about general concepts in politics. It provides you short discussions, short but fruitful discussions on theories like Marxism, liberalism, fascism, and also nationalism, ganyan, political methodology, ganyan. So, sorry for the jargon kasi those are the jargons in political science. Ta-da! Yeah. So, this book was authored by, I think, Santoli ito. This book provides the reader in understanding handwriting. Yes! If you want to understand handwriting, yung especially po yung mga strokes na tinatawag, yung diin, yung pabilog ba, or maarko, yung sulat kamay, yan. Madidiscuss siya dito. And by the way, this book offers a brief discussion on graphology. Yan. So, si graphology po, makikita po natin, mababasa dito, it is a systematic way of understanding handwriting. Because graphology presupposes that we can have an initial impression of someone's behavior if we could able to understand his handwriting. Understand the strokes, you give meaning to that, then magkakaroon ka ng general impression. Though, hindi yun yung kabuuan ng behavior niya, but at least you will have an impression doon sa pag-uugali ng tao. Top 6 collection ko po ito. Stewards of the Nation, authored by Malaya and Malaya. Ganyan, si Jonathan Malaya. In which it features the contributions of each president. It encompasses discussions from Aguinaldo, ganyan, Aguinaldo hanggang kay President Duterte, na kung saan makikita nyo dito yung kanilang mga inaugural speeches, ano nga ba ang pinangarap ng bawat pangulo ng Pilipinas para sa ating bansa. So, it contains their inaugural addresses and then at the same time, their projects, ganyan. So, it's a good read din po, especially when you are planning to work in the government. Yan, I think this book is a good influence. It talks about visions of the president. Kaya nga, tinawag silang stewards. Sila yung taga-panguna sa pag-aalaga, pasimuno sa pag-aalaga ng ating bansang Pilipinas. Ayan. top 5 in my collection. So I consider this also as a super book. So this one, Self Matters by Mac Brock. So this book helps us to understand our interpersonal struggles. So makikita natin more of personal development book po siya. Kasi it measures now the level of your anxiety, your motivation, ganyan. Because nowadays, kasi ang dami-daming kaso po ng mental health, mga siga, alam natin yan, papataas ang kaso ng mental health. Kailangan talaga na alam natin ang sitwasyong pangkaisipan ng bawat isa sa atin. Kasi pag nalaman mo yung sitwasyong pangkaisipan mo, then you can easily deal with your personal struggles. You can self-check. Self-check, what's wrong with me? Ano ang dapat kong gawin? Whether I seek medical intervention or do I need break for myself? Ganyan. So, matutulungan ka ng librong ito. Kasi nga, ang ini-aim natin is to be holistically healthy. So, aanin mo ang physical health kung hindi ka naman mentally healthy. So, magkakaiba din yun. O kumbaga, mawawala din saysay yung pagiging healthy mo. So, kailangan physically, emotionally, spiritually healthy ka. So, patutulungan ka ng librong ito. Alright, so, next. Top 4. Your Genetic Destiny by Dr. Milan Sky. So this book focuses on the discussions about genetic makeup and their influence to your physical health. So makikita mo dito sa librong to na gusto nyo talagang i-connect yung linya ng genetic makeup at saka yung current health condition mo. So kung meron kang diabetes, ganyan, anemia, ganyan, sinasabi ng librong to na yung genes na nag-transcend from your ascendants hanggang sa genes mo o yung mga ninuno mo hanggang sa iyo, napakalaking factor yon para sa health mo. And napaka-technical ng discussion niya, but when you allot time to understand this one, you will be amazed. Ma-amaze ka sa discussion kasi ang ganda nga. And yun lang nga, it's too textual yung book. Wala siyang gaanong illustration. So, kailangan you must read carefully the lines in order to fully understand the content. Sa kasalukuyan, nangangalahati pa lang ako dito sa pagbabasa. But, initially, ganyan, nabasa ko dito yung discussion niya tungkol sa trisomy 21, trisomy 13, 18, ganyan. So, those are genetic disorders. Makikita na. So, yeah, it's a good book. Okay, next. Top 3. Yes. Top 3 book, Inside CIA. So, Inside the CIA was authored by Ronald Kessler, and it discusses the operations of CIA. By the way, it's an old book. Why? Kasi sabi sa copyright dito, I think, yes, 1990s ito eh. Yes, 1992. 1992, na kung saan makikita dito yung mga secret operations ng CIA that dinisclose ni Ronald Kessler, because Ronald Kessler was also an employee in the CIA. So, yun. Ni-reveal dito na makikita natin na ang CIA talaga ay one of the most profound yet one of the most powerful institutions in modern history of mankind. Kasi talaga ang daming operations ng CIA na talagang kung makikita mo pati fashion, pati yung pag-connect nila sa isang sikat or isang political figure, makikita mo talaga they made way in order to accomplish their goals. So yeah, it's a good book. Then top 2, The Essential Jesus. So, Essential Jesus, it's my spiritual book aside from Bible, so I also read this one. Kasi makikita mo dito, it's a compact book that discusses the story of creation hanggang sa existence ni Jesus Christ. Ganyan. Na makikita din dito yung kanyang teachings Yes, humane teachings, paano magpakatao, paano magpakabuti. It's a very enlightening book. I read this on a weekend, ganyan, as part of my spiritual duty. So, binabasa ko to every weekend, aside from going to church, reading the Bible. Ito rin maganda. Kasi, it's a matter of self-reflection eh. You develop your self-awareness. At the same time, you are honing your spirituality as a Christian. So, it's a good book po. And then, ang aking top 1 na maituturing kong super book. Napakaliit nito, but this is my top 1. Na I think naman, kung mababasa to ng bawat Pilipino, it's a very inspiring book. So, this is my top 1 collection. So, 12 little things that global Filipinos can help the Philippines. Ayan. So, yon. This pocketbook was authored by attorney Alex Lacson. So, ayan siya. Actually, dalawang series ito. Nung unang series, 2005, yung 12 Little Things Filipino Can Make, and then ito yung sumunod. 12 Little Things that Global Filipino can make to help our country, Philippines. So, makikita nyo, it's a reader-friendly book din kasi napakasimple ng wordings niya, pero tagos sa puso. Talagang mapapakita ng book na to na hindi mo kailangang mamatay para sa sariling bayan. Sa katunayan, makikita dito na may mga maliliit na bagay na kung gagawin mo ay malaking tulong na sa ating bayan. Halimbawa, pagbabayad ng buwis, you pay your taxes. Next, pagsunod sa mga batas trapiko, ganun. Kasi sa mga maliliit na bagay na ginagawa mo, nakakatulong ka sa bansa. Ika nga ng libro na to na in each little thing that we do to help our country, you are now contributing to a greater impact. And that greater impact is progress. So when you do these little things, you are now contributing the Philippines to be a progressive nation. Progressive or developed nation. So, yon. Makikita din dito yung pag-aaral ng mabuti, ganyan, adopting one Filipino scholar in each household para maibsan yung problema natin sa tuition or yung problema natin sa edukasyon na walang nakakapag-aral, gano'n. So, napakaganda. It's a very ideal for Filipino to read this one kasi it's a very enlightening book. It is highly transformative book. So, ayan po. That's our featured blog for today. If you like the video, don't ever forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and don't also forget to click the bell button for the latest updates. Hanggang sa muling vlogs, salamat po!